senior deal. First of all, talk about the group of seniors, I guess. What they mean to this program.
Oh, a tremendous group, and I mean they've done so much both on and off the field. I mean they're a great group to be around on a day-to-day, and that's what I think the outside people don't always catch is just the leadership they bring day-to-day, the leadership they bring in February, the joy they bring. They're just a great group of young men, and they're a big reason why. I mean, you don't have too many senior classes anywhere at any level with the accomplishments that they've put up. They're at a spot now where they've clinched 3 out of 4 Big Sky titles during their 4 years, and their overall win-loss record is pretty impressive. So and it takes that to have that type of success. It takes great senior leadership and guys to come through the program like they have, doing the things the right way. And you're gonna miss them, but it's fun because it's a senior day, but it's not your last game. So that's the nice thing with those guys.
Will mentioned that he came out as a freshman. There's rats out here. And
oh yeah,
mud and all that good stuff. What do you think is the biggest thing on Saturday as far as what stands out on that film from them from Portland State? What do you see?
Oh, Portland State's a tremendously good offensive team first and foremost. I mean, they've traditionally in the last, when I say traditionally, at least within the last few years, been just incredibly tough to stop. They've put up a lot of points, and they're doing it again this year. I know maybe their overall record isn't quite what they want, but it's tough in the Big Sky. I mean, you can be a hair away from being, a playoff caliber team to being 500 or just below, and they're definitely the type of team. And we saw it last year. I knew it last year. I go, look how talented this team is on film, and I'm saying the same thing again this year. And then yet, oh, coach, they only have 3 wins. Well, I don't care. Watch the film, and you can see how talented and how good and how hard they play, what they do on special teams, all the little things that they do well, that can make it difficult. Sure enough, we were in an absolute dogfight last year, and it came down to the last drive of the game. So, nothing's going to surprise me. I definitely know that we're going to be in for a fight again with the 2013 Portland State team.
What would it mean to win an undisputed championship at this school, which hasn't done that in 16 years?
It'd be huge. I mean, to win an undisputed and also to finish, a chance to go 1-0 this week puts us undefeated, which I don't think's ever happened at this school. So there's a couple of things that are out there that are pretty fun to chase, but you can't get caught up in those things. You just have to focus on being 1-0 this week. You have to focus on the process and doing things right. And we've spent the last couple times meeting talking about that. Talking about doing those things that got us here and not being tight about some of those things. And just if they come your way because you've earned them, then you enjoy it. But getting to that point is just the key to getting to that point is going to be attacking this Tuesday practice, attacking the Wednesday practice, going from there.
Statistically, Portland State's defense doesn't look too good, but what do you see on paper?
They stop the run really well, so I mean I think statistically some of their total yards maybe aren't great. They've had some games where they've given up some big plays that haven't gone as well, but they've had other defensive games where they've played pretty darn well. So I think that's a little misleading as well. I think they definitely make it tough to run the ball on, and if you can't be balanced, it sometimes makes it tough as an offense. So they fly around, they get 6-7 hats to the football all the time on film, really stout up front, and they're as physical a team as we're going to play. So it's going to be a huge challenge for our offense, and it was last year when we played them.
How's Brennan's shoulder coming?
Doing good. It's coming every day. It's coming along well, and he probably won't get a lot of reps today, but then we'll work him into some tomorrow, and I think by Saturday he'll be fine. He's working at it hard in the training room, and it's day to day, so to speak. But I feel very confident about it.
Coach, teams all over the country are coming into these last week or two, need help to win their conferences. You guys who put yourself in a position, need help. You control your own destiny. How nice is it to this point you've been able to put yourself in that position?
It's a great feeling, and it's earned by these guys behind me and by the coaches and by everyone involved, because it's hard to get to that point. To be in control of your own destiny in November takes a lot of work, going all the way back to January, February, and so it's nice. But it's the reward of a lot of effort and time put in. So it's a great feeling to be at, and I'm proud of these guys for earning the right to be in that spot. Now we just go out and let her rip on Saturday and enjoy it.
And the seniors you talk about, they've accomplished so much here. How confident are you that this group will be able to kind of block out the distractions of senior week versus having to take care of business?
Very much. I mean, honestly, it's kind of nice when you know you're going to play more football. It doesn't feel like your last game, so to speak. So it's probably less emotional. I mean, the banquet's probably going to be a heck of a lot more emotional, that type of moment, because it's senior day, yes, but chances are it's not going to be their last game at Ruse, and it's definitely not going to be their last football game. It's an emotional feeling, but maybe not quite to the extent of some senior days.
Win again this week, and you have a really good shot at playing at home in the postseason. What would that mean to these guys to have a couple more home games?
It's big. It's a huge advantage. I mean, we're in a spot right now like a lot of, the NFL playoffs, the way they work, where you're in, but that last win or two at the end of the regular season makes a big difference in your chances to make a run in the postseason. And that's kind of where we're at. It doesn't mean if things don't go right, we're going to come back fight next week. But if things do go right, you put yourself in that much better of a spot to have teams have to come to your place, throughout the playoffs. However many games that ends up being. I mean, the last 2 times we've been in that spot, we've gotten to play every playoff game at home. And if we win, we have a great shot at that again. So it's a good situation to be in.